you guys, it's me Taylor. So today's video is going to be my foundation routine video, and I'm super excited to start this video off because it's kind of my little tiny jump into the tutorial world, and I really want to start doing more tutorials. So this is just kind of going to be my first tutorial. It's really simple, and it's just what I do with my face makeup and all that jazz. So yeah, as you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup right now. This camera is really forgiving, so it may look like my skin is flawless, but excuse me, I don't have any like acne, like full on acne. I just have a lot of redness. I know you can't see it, but I have a lot of redness on my cheeks, and I have like pores on my nose and my chin that I'd like to cover up. And so I just feel a lot more confident when I'm wearing face makeup, and I do enjoy doing makeup, so it's really not a hassle for me. So, you know, it's kind of what I like to do. So normally I would put on a primer, but I recently ran out of primer, so I have to save up my money to go back and buy it because what I get is kind of expensive. I just spent all my allowance too. I use the Too Faced Primed and Poreless, but I don't have it with me now, so I'm just making do without my primer. But primer really does make such a difference, and I would definitely recommend starting to use primer if you don't already. So yeah, that's just kind of my little primer spiel. So yeah, let's just get into it. So for foundation, this is the foundation I've been recently loving. It's so cheap. It's like a $3.30 foundation you can get at Target. It's my Rimmel Clean Finish foundation in 100% poreless sand. As you can see, I'm almost out. I am trying to save up to buy a more higher end foundation. I'm looking into the Benefit Wow Oxygen one, so that's one I'd like to get, but I do have to do chores and work for my money, so it's not available to me right now. But it comes out on a little tiny tab like this, and I dab one on my forehead, one between my eyes, one on my nose, under my eyes, my chin, and both cheeks. So yeah, I just kind of cover all those areas. I'm just going to pull out my mirror, and then I just rub it all in. I just use my fingers. I used to use a stippling brush, but I didn't necessarily notice a difference. I know some people do. It's just, I feel like I get more full of coverage if I just use my fingers. Everyone always says, Taylor, you shouldn't use makeup. Your skin is already so perfect. It's not. Like, you know, a lot of people are like that. I know I have friends where I'm like, you shouldn't wear face makeup. Like, your skin is flawless, but they don't think it is, you know? So, I just feel more confident when I wear it. So, I actually enjoy doing all my makeup. So, yeah. A little bit between my eyebrows. I do have some acne scarring between my eyebrows and on my forehead. I used to have really bad acne, but I started eating a lot healthier and being more adamant with my products. I'm just going to take a little bit more, place it on my nose. I feel like I need a little bit more there. Yeah, so I've really been a lot more adamant about what I eat and not eating so much greasy food. So that's really helped me. I've like pores on my nose that just bother me, and by the end of the day, they stick through my foundation, which doesn't happen as badly when I have primer, so it's really annoying. But that's just how it is for right now. Okay, so after I've done that, I don't apply too thick of a layer of foundation, at least I don't think I do. So yeah, that's about it for the liquid foundation part. Next I'm going to moving on to concealer, and I mentioned this in my March favorites video. It's my favorite concealer thing. So yeah, this is the L'Oreal Paris Magic Smooth Souffle, and this is my favorite thing ever. As you can see, I've hit pan. I love this stuff. It comes in a nice glass container. It's amazing for under eye circles. It's amazing for acne coverage. I adore it. So I'm just going to take my finger and apply it a little bit under my eyebrow and into the corner. Gives such nice coverage. And I love the texture of it, so if you have not tried this, definitely go get it. I rave about this all the time, and I always will. So I'm just going to continue that under my eyes. And after I've done that, I'm just going to take my Sonia Kashuk. This is my pointed foundation brush. You can pick this up at Target for around $8. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of this. I'm just going to rub it in on my nose. Just kind of cover all that up. And a little bit between my eyebrows because I do have a pimple here and some scarring. Under and around. So yeah, now that I've done that, just to kind of set everything in, I'm just going to use a loose powder. The one I like to use is my Lancome Photogenic powder, and this is just the loose one, and I am in the shade Light Buff. But a great dupe for it, it works just as well. I enjoy this just as much. It's my CoverGirl loose powder. Packaging's kind of ugly, but it works just as well. I love this small powder. I could just smell it all day. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so I'm just going to, it comes with a little powder puff, but I'm just going to take it, flip it over, tap a little bit in, and I come out with a little bit on the cap. I used to just use a full-on powder brush, and the one I used to use is the Too Faced powder brush. Softest brush on the planet Earth, but it kind of makes me look cakey towards the end of the day, and I just feel like it gives me a cakey finish that I just do not like. So I decided to use just the stippling brush. It's labeled the highlighting brush. This is a Sonia Kashuk, but some people call it the stippling brush, some people call it the highlighting brush, whatever you prefer. It's not terribly dense, which I like about this. I love this brush, so I couldn't live without these brushes. So yeah, and it's so sad. Like, my skin color is almost like the white it comes in. It's like cream. That's sad. Okay, so I'm just going to, I see people's brushes and they get so dark, and I'm just like, mine's all white, and I'm just going to circulate around in there, tap off excess, and I'm just going to go in circular motions around my face. I don't bring any of my makeup down to my neck, unless I'm using bronzer, but I just don't like how it looks, and I always forget to wash it off, so I tend to get bad pores down there. I bring it a little bit under my chin, just not necessarily under my neck. And I just love how this just dusts on your face, and it just gives you like a feathered look without making you look too cakey. My makeup always tends to look too cakey. I'm not completely satisfied with my makeup. With my face makeup, but you know, it works for now. I'd really like to have high-end makeup, but that's not how it is right now, so oh well. But this is, the next thing I'm going to use is my Too Faced Amazing Face Powder, and this is in the shade Perfect Nude. This is actually my normal summer powder. I really like the Too Faced products, but I like to use this just to kind of put it on my cheeks and a little bit up to kind of contour everything, just kind of make me look a little bit more sun-kissed rather than just a ghost. So I'm just going to take a powder brush like this one, and I'm just going to circular it around, tap off sorry, go in circular motions on my cheeks and bring it up to my forehead. So yeah, I know it doesn't really look like much of a difference, but you know when you just feel better when you have that on? That's just how it is for me. Okay, I don't necessarily use, around this time of year, I don't necessarily use blush every day or bronzer. I just don't know. But the thing I am going to use today, just to kind of give me more of a shimmery look, I don't use this every day, but just when I want to look a little bit more shimmery, if it matches the eye look I'm going with for that day, I definitely do use it. And this is my Smashbox Baked Fusion Soft Lights Illusion palette, and I do really like this. It comes in different packaging now. This thing is old. It's a little bit dry, but it works still. I found this, like, I was looking through my makeup, like, I have my little, I have this little, like, container thing on the top of my vanity where I keep all my everyday makeup, and that's usually the only stuff I wear, like, in my other, and then I have a drawer below it with just kind of the stuff I don't normally use, old brushes, like, crazy palettes with bright colors, that I'd only use for, like, a tutorial, but, so yeah, I don't really go through there much, so I was cleaning it out, and I found this, and I remembered how much I used to love this. So it comes, they still have these, but it comes in just a different packaging. I don't know if they have Illusion anymore, but it's just kind of a shimmery kind of pinky color. And the nice thing about these palettes is you can, the one that's most popular is this Bright Starburst. I think that's the one that's most popular. But yeah, and the nice thing about these is you can use them on your eyes or on your cheeks or as a highlighter, and all the different colors can work for different types of things. Sometimes I do use these on my eyes. Don't mean to blind you. Okay, sometimes I do use these on my eyes. It makes for a really nice neutral. Like if you just want something really, really light, I might actually wear these today. But yeah, I do enjoy these a lot. Maybe I could swatch them for you. I love the lightest color. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's such a nice highlight, an inner corner highlight. It reminds me of Stila Kitten. I love it. And then the next one is kind of a orangey champagne color. No, it's like a orange cream, like a really subtle orange cream. I don't know if you can pick that up, but it's just a really nice subtle orange cream, and that's this one, and the lightest one is that. No, that one. And then the pink one that you see, I like to use this on my cheeks every once in a while. It's a really pretty corally color. This one doesn't have as much payoff color as the rest, which I find kind of weird. But as you can see, it's just kind of a nice pink color. They work really nice together just for a really, really neutral look if that's what you want. But I'm babbling about my eyes when I should be talking about my face. But okay, so I just take my favorite Too Faced powder brush. It's really, really fluffy and soft. And I just go in circular motions. Since this is a little bit dry, I just have to go in there for a while. Go down on this. And then I just kind of suck in my cheeks and go above where the crease goes. So, right there. Just kind of make the fishy face. I just feel like it gives you that nice little glimmer on your cheeks when you need it. So yeah, that is pretty much my whole face regimen, and then I just move on to my eyes. Some people like to do their face makeup before their eye makeup. I'm not that kind of person. I like to do my face makeup first, like an old-fashioned person. But yeah, that's just my face makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me if you guys want to see more tutorials. I'd be happy to do them. I have a lot of really cool videos planned for you guys. So thank you guys. Love you. Bye.